If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. The elves leaped the chasm with considerable ease, and with even greater ease tracked the Yuan-ti down. Intending to surprise the snake folk, the elves got within moments of launching a surprise attack when a fiend exploded out of the night sky, wielding magic, dropping fire-proofed scarecrows, and apparently wanting to take the Heartstone artifact from Adran's pack. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. This is the 62nd evening of our struggles against the hobgoblins. The elves now find themselves in a strange three-way battle. The scarecrows seem to reflect fire damage, the fiend ignores acid damage, and many of the Yuan-ti, who have now been zapped by Adran into bones and ash, seem determined to take the Heartstone artifact from Adran's pack. The same lightning bolt stung the huge beast into a rage. The scarecrows have paralyzed two other Yuan-ti, while one scarecrow chases Adran and one chases Varen. Anthea finds herself hidden in darkness behind an undead, large snake skeleton. All but Adran have taken Forfenty, which is good until day 63. Del has one level of exhaustion from not having had enough water this day. Adran is currently concentrating on Expeditious Retreat, and Varen is concentrating on Hunter's Mark, and has also slipped a clay jar into one hand. Let's get our tracker up. So we have been in combat for 5 rounds, which is just a little bit less than 30 seconds. And we're gonna kick things off with Thea up first. What a shock.
You know, I'm kind of missing the hobgoblins right now.
I'm sure you are. And Thea, you're muted. Oh, there you go.
I guess I was at the edge of the map for whatever reason. I was like, I can't see anything.
Oh. Well, let me get you, let's do a focus ping then. Let's get everyone onto the right point of view.
Okay.
There you are, Thea.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Okay. And is this the one that's taking the Heartstone?
Oops, I'm not looking at that. There you go. Yes, that is one Yuan-ti who, well, he hasn't, let me put it this way. This dead skeleton was holding the Heartstone artifact.
Okay.
Right before a lightning bolt ripped across the desert sky and eradicated his life. But this is exactly. This is one Yuan-ti who is alive and will likely be going for that Heartstone artifact. Real quickly, any area that's marked with a T is an area that Varen has called out as a trapped area.
It's a trap.
I've also you know, you already have an inspiration point. Save some of them to actually use your inspiration. Further, I have added tokens to the map to indicate where everyone's individual pack is.
Okay.
Alright, so sorry for that long-winded yes answer, but he does not have the Heartstone artifact, but he's close to grabbing it.
Okay, so she's just gonna preemptively just try and kill him first.
That sounds like a wonderful decision. Take the shot. You are hidden, so you get advantage on the shot. Sneak attack if you hit.
To sharpshoot or to not sharpshoot?
Tough call.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. She does get advantage, so.
Yep. Let's see it. Can your acid arrow hit?
So
29 minus 5 is 24 to hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit him. Let me double check something.
You won't.
Okay, yeah.
I knew him.
I'm sorry,
not-
I'm sorry, Adran, you're kind of breaking up. Can you try that again, please?
I said, oh, you want.
Oh, wow. Bad connection on his part. Alright, so that is a definite hit. When you're better with your comms there, sir, try again. 10 for your acid arrow, 10 for sharpshooter, and 18 from sneak attack for a total of 38 damage. Watch that health bar. Shockingly still alive.
still alive.
Doesn't need a Constitution saving throw, huh? Wow.
Nope.
He's
Not
got
quite.
guts.
He's got living guts, if nothing else.
Okay.
Adrian, sounds like your comms are a little better. You want to try saying whatever it was you were saying?
I was saying, oh, you wanty. I knew him not so well.
Fair enough. All right, Thea.
So-
You've revealed your position.
Yeah, she'll go ahead and stealth. She's going to move less than half of her speed, so I'm gonna do it at advantage.
Excellent. All right, so that's a definite good stealth check. So I realized it wasn't quite clear before. The grasses here are like tall, but tall as in like they're knee high.
Okay.
Maybe as high as your thigh. So you're definitely relying on the darkness effect of Nightfall itself to stay hidden.
Okay. She'll just move back a bit.
Okie dokie. Alright, and I believe that's it for your turn.
Mhm.
Let's see who's next. One of the snakehead. Oh, it's the guy you just shot. He reels back from the blow. He's going to move up, use his interaction to grab hold of the Heartstone artifact. And he's gonna disengage so as not to trigger any attack of opportunity from that big frumpy beast. So you moved 5 feet already. So this is now 20, 25, 30. There you go. And he used his action, so that's all he can do.
Not so wise of a move.
All right. Next up, let's go ahead and exit Thea's point of view. The scarecrow chasing Varen goes to where it last saw Varen and starts climbing up the wall. Which I believe I said was, or wall, sorry, the boulder, which I believe I said was 10 feet tall. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It uses action to dash to gain to the top of the boulder as I do math in my head. And is going to kind of repeat what Varen did, that climbed down 5 feet and then dropped the other 5. And is now on the ground right next to Varen. Alright. The snake skeleton. Let's do focus ping. Hey, it's working this time. Yeah, it's not too pleased with finding the scarecrow still alive. So it's going to do this. Eventually, there it goes.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit. There's a scattering of straw everywhere.
Poof.
And this button. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. This button. There we go. That scarecrow is dead. Alright, so that was its movement.
First strike.
It's gonna... Yeah, first strike. It's going to remain there. Alright. Next up is Varen, who is suddenly finding himself between a rock, a huge beast, and a scarecrow. That sounds like the start of a bad joke.
But
Right? Let's do for this. There we go. Alright, so what can Varen see? An enemy behind, giant beast, and scarecrow, and that guy. 20-foot range for the clay jar. Okay, that's too far.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Varen is going to go ahead and trigger an attack of opportunity. Alright. Law attack. At normal. Eventually. That's a miss. Haha! Varen barks a laugh and is going to use, let's see, his Land's Dried feature. Come on. Alright. To there. And going to attempt to throw. Let's see, hang on. Actually, all things considered, I'm going to attempt to throw my clay jar at this guy, the scarecrow. So, let's look at clay jar. Improvised weapon, requiring strength to throw, no proficiency bonus. $20 plus my strength mod plus 2. Nat 20.
Wow.
So the jar shatters on the scarecrow's straw face, spilling out the black, thick goo of tar, and he is restrained in tar. Varen's down 1 jar of tar. So I gotta move my character sheet around a little bit here. Sorry, everyone. Jar, there they are. So that's gone. And then with my extra attack, sharpshooter on. If I hit, it's gonna be Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark and sharpshooter. Slingstone. A nat 1. Womp womp.
Ow.
That's a miss. Bummer. Varen laughs at the scarecrow, the 2 scarecrows, slings a stone, and realizes that he was a little too distracted with his laugh, and the sling stone goes wide. Blast! Alright. That scarecrow's turn has not yet come, so this Yuan-Ti is still paralyzed. How unfortunate. However, I guess I can exit this. There we go. This scarecrow down in the south, down near the cage, is going to try and paralyze this big Yuan-Ti again. So Yuan-Ti must make Wisdom saving throw, or be magically frightened and paralyzed. Okay. Wisdom saving throw for the Yuan-Ti. Eventually. There it goes. Well, that's a fail, and it remains paralyzed. And then can only get to here. Alright, it is now the paralyzed Scarecrow's turn, and it is paralyzed. It does nothing.
Does it
Thea.
also have to, what was it? Roll 2d4 for burn damage?
No, that's only if the target's lit on fire, and remember that the Scarecrows seem to handle fire surprisingly well,
Okay.
as you may recall.
Just double checking.
Indeed. Dell is coming panting up from the south there, Thea. He's I'm running up, and as he runs, Dell yells out, "I'm coming, Adran! Hold on! I heard a fiend is here!" And he's completely blind to your position, Thea. Just as he reaches here, you notice that there's a disturbed area of ground. Just as his foot stomps down onto it, there's a noise, and a cloud of poison erupts from the ground beneath his feet. Wrong button. Come on. I'm trying out some new features. And, well, you're seeing how well it works.
Looks like the floor's mind exploded.
There we go.
So, it's a trap.
Yeah. Okay. Grab it and button press. There it goes. If there were anyone else in that green aura, they'd have to make a saving throw. Wrong button. This button. More specifically, a dexterity saving throw to try and drop down below the cloud of poison. So let's see how well Dell can do. Dexterity saving throw, go.
He does have one level of exhaustion.
Yeah, that only affects ability checks, not saving throws. However,
Looks like he saved it.
that is actually a success. He drops flat on the ground,
Good job,
and he
Dell.
is prone beneath the cloud of gas. See, he's going to use his action to dash. So he's going to crawl forward to get out from underneath this cloud. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That cloud is already looking like it's dissipating. Adran, your dance partner. Let's do a focus ping. Excellent.
Ting.
It looks at you, sir, and its eyes begin to glow.
I forgot what this thing is.
You don't know what it is beyond a fiend. Telepathic, no nose, no mouth. Purple, ratted, tattered robes draping from its shoulders.
Oh yes, that's right. I
An
I
oblong
remember.
head, green skin. Its eyes begin to sparkle and glow with an opalescent golden light
No,
as it looks at you.
I really don't like the way
Adran?
he's looking at me right now.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. Please give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage because of your Fey ancestry.
Yep.
Against Charmed.
Oh boy.
Let's see it, sir.
Come on. You said dexterity?
Wisdom saving throw, sir.
Oh, wisdom. Wow. That was
Oh, dear.
horrible.
And unfortunately, you already used all of your Indomitable.
Yeah, I did. And that was on advantage.
Yeah.
That was basically a
Adran.
nat 1.
Adran, you are charmed, stunned, and therefore incapacitated
No!
until the end of this fiend's next turn.
Curse you.
Grinning at you. Sorry, go ahead.
I said curse you.
Steps here and puts his hand on your chest.
Ugh.
He's going to shove you, which you automatically fail because you're incapacitated. He gets a 14 to push you 5 feet back.
Ugh. Really close to a cliff's edge, guys.
He steps forward and puts his hand on your chest.
No.
Shoving you another 5 feet back.
Come on.
Steps forward again.
No.
Come on. Oh, and by the way, because you're incapacitated, that also and stunned, that also means you lose concentration. Sorry, man.
That's okay. I'm concentrating on something else right now.
Its voice crawls into your head. Mind your step. As it puts its hand on your chest and shoves you back 5 feet.
No.
Adran, the open night air sighs softly below your feet, around your legs, as you drop 500 feet.
I'm dead.
Nope, you're still airborne. Adran, you're stunned, incapacitated, and charmed, and dropping 500 feet. And you have not yet hit bottom, nor can you see it. I will say, up to you, as you get stunned and charmed, etc., do you think you would have dropped your longbow and sanguine nonetheless on the ground?
I have no idea. I'm guessing so.
Okay. Then let's see. Let's do some tokens here. The wind whistling by your head. There we go. Let's see. Longbow would have been in your left hand, I assume.
Yeah.
Come on.
Longbow would have been in my left hand. Sanguine nonetheless on my right.
Okay. Let me make this a little bit brighter. Wrong button. Come on. Let's do this. That makes it a little bit visible. Sort of. And but you haven't hit anything yet, sir. So there is that.
Yeah,
this character is there is the inevitable end of this drop, yes. Alright, so I've got a rapier and a longbow out on the ground to either side of where you were standing. This creature is paralyzed. This creature is spinning angrily. Once I get my focusing ability back. There we go. It is going to move towards the first nearest creature it can see, which happens to be too far over to the right. There. And it's going to swing its massive tail. There we go. Let's see how well this goes for the scarecrow. Oh, yeah, that'll hit for 14 bludgeoning damage. Strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Strength saving throw, there we go. Okay, well that scarecrow's knocked prone. Alright, Thea, we are now at the top of the round, round 6. We're 30 seconds into the fight. You just saw Adran get pushed over the edge of the cliff by this fiend. What do you do?
Curse that she does not have her pack.
You know the general area of where the packs are.
Yeah, but the monster's on top of hers.
True.
Yeah, because like first thought, immovable rod.
He's already airborne.
Well, she's gonna see if she can finish this guy off.
Okay. You're gonna, let's see. I mean, you do have line of sight somehow. Heck if I know how. Let me get my measuring rod. Huh, well there you go, yeah. I would have said that would have been half cover for the UNT, but sharpshooter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead and shoot. I think she just needs to hit to kill him. So let's...
Possibly, yes. Okay, so you're not using a sharpshooter.
Right.
That's a 20 to hit with advantage because of hiding. And once I get there, that is a solid hit. Sneak attack brings in 23 damage for a total of 32. Yeah, your acid arrow leaves behind a very large hole in its head. Excellent shot.
She'll shout to Varen that about an immovable rod in her bag.
Okay. Any idea what you want to tell Varen to do?
Varen, you might want to grab my immovable rod. You'd have to jump down towards him, but it could save the both of you.
Okay.
And you're closer.
And... Fair point. Alright, and I assume you wanted to hide.
Yes.
Alright.
Which is why she said all of that before she went to hide.
Very good.
So she's going to move more than what would allow her to get advantage. So let's do.
So no supreme sneak.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Excellent stealth check. And where are you going to?
Here.
Okay, so you're charging headlong at the fiend?
Yeah. Not really, but closer to. So that maybe between the next round and her, the course of events in this round and the next, maybe she can come up with some better way to help Adran.
Fair point. Okay, let's go to the scarecrow that was just bludgeoned by a mighty tail. First thing it's going to do is stand up. It's kind of blocked off of pursuing Varen because of this massive beast. So it's going to try and paralyze the beast. So it's no longer sitting. The beast must give me a saving throw. We're coming up on your turn, sir. And yes, you are still alive. You have not landed yet.
I know.
Shockingly, the beast is not paralyzed. The scarecrow is just like, hey, what? It's going to start moving around the beast because, yikes. Come on. Okay. The skeleton is gonna move over here. Yeah. And it's going to attack that scarecrow. once I find the character sheet. Out. A 9 is not enough to hit. Alright, Varen's turn. Varen's going to think very quickly. Thea! Your shots aren't going to hurt that thing. Mine will. I'm going to, let's see, bonus action, shift Hunter's Mark onto this scarecrow. Real quickly, I'm going to switch point of view. So I'm going to shoot at that scarecrow, which is restrained, so I have advantage on the shot. Oh, excuse me. Colossus Slayer and Sharpshooter and Hunter's Mark if I hit. Oh boy. Well, that's a 22 to hit, so yes, it hits. 7 damage from my Sling Stone. 10 from Sharpshooter, jeez, 6 from Colossus Slayer, and 5 from Hunter's Mark, for a total of 28 damage. The tar and the scarecrow both alike shatter, and the scarecrow die. All right.
Dun 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 dun.
Gonna move 15 feet back to here, again using Land Strider.
It might take you several rounds to fully fall, though.
True, but again, I can hurt that fiend, and at least with your longbow, you can't.
Yeah.
Oof. And it'll take just as long for you to fall as it will for me. Interaction, grab the immovable immovable rod from your pack. There we go. Toss it into the air. I'm going to Sling Stone, shoot at that scarecrow. Once I find my character sheet. Did I remember to move? I did not. Bad deal. Sharpshooter again. No Colossus Slayer, no Hunter's Mark. Sling Stone. Is that a crit? Oh, that's a crit. Wait. Why am I shooting with advantage? Oops. I left it on advantage. My bad. So that's not a crit. Ignore the crit. We'll go with the first result, which is 21 minus 5 is 16 to hit. Which is still a hit. So, give me 1 second. Colossus Slayer is then... wait, why is it including everything? Okay, confusing. 10 from Sharpshooter and 6 from Sling Stone for a total of 16 damage. And, well, that scarecrow's dead. And no longer chasing Varen. I'm going to have Varen do an acrobatics check to see if he can catch that immovable rod as it drops. Oh, come on. It hits Varen in the face. Ow! Varen's going to basically kick it. 15 feet. No, 15. I moved 15 to here. I'm going to kick it to 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here. So it's 20 feet between Varen and Thea. Let's just say rod. Actually, what am I doing? I can just draw something. There we go. There you go, Thea. That's where the immovable rod is.
Okay.
As I rub my face. That thing hurts! Just so you know. Alright. And this fellow is no longer paralyzed. Mostly because the one who paralyzed him is now dead. Bummer. Did I pause something? Check. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, good. I didn't pause anything. It's going to run up here and attack the scarecrow from behind. Using, let's see, what has it got? Excuse me, what does it have? Okay, it does have that. And go back up, go back up, go back up. Oh my goodness. It's going to bite at the scarecrow there and also slash at it. Baron's still rubbing his nose. Oh. Don't catch rods with face. Don't catch rods with face. Okay, that 13 is gonna hit for a total of 15 damage. I think. Yes. But the scimitar is going to miss. Oops, I just skipped someone's turn. Okay, it's the guy who just got bit. It's going to turn and glare at the one that just bit it. There it is. And the Yuan-Ti is not paralyzed this time. Alright, Dell is going to stand up. Move 15 feet forward. Let me see if I can help. He's going to make a quick hand sign, a gesture of his faith in Seba, which, as Seba is a good deity, is rather reprehensible or unlikable to that fiend. And he's going to cast a spell on the fiend, or at least he's going to try to. We'll see if this works.
Hopefully it does.
He can do it.
There it is. Got running spell slot. Alright, charisma saving throw. Versus a spell save DC of 16. Charisma saving throw with advantage. Because this creature has magic resistance. Of course it does. 14 is a fail. And mid-laugh, it suddenly goes pop and disappears. As Dell casts, where is it? Banishment.
Nice.
Which fits into some creature you can see. Where is it? Oh, interesting. I didn't read this all the way through before. So that fiend was not a native of our current plane of existence. Which means, it doesn't return. It's gone.
Which is a good thing. Good job, Dell. He deserves.
Dell just kind of.
He deserves. He deserves a. Oh, what is it called? Inspiration point. That was inspired. Obviously, it was meant to be.
Adele just kind of stares like, I thought that it was gonna. I'm not sure what just happened.
And yet, I'm still falling without style.
However, you are no longer charmed, incapacitated, and stunned, sir. Let's close that. Alright, so that was Dell's movement and action. And Adran, you come to your senses, blurring through the night air at a rather alarming rate. If you don't do anything to stop your fall on this turn, you're going to drop another 500 feet or until you hit bottom.
What can I do to stop my fall?
You can give me an athletics check to attempt to grab onto the rapidly rushing cliff face. And if you have an inspiration point, you can do it with advantage.
Using my inspiration point, going acrobatics.
Oh, wow. Both rolls would have succeeded. You come to a jarring halt, some 500 feet below the edge of the chasm. Now, per the rules, let's see, where is it? Where's my dice roller? You do come to a rather rapid, painful halt there, sir. Which means... where is it? Oh, interesting, where is it? Oh, it must be an environment. I really can't believe you managed to stop yourself. Alright, here it is. Adran, please roll me 20d6.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. When you fall, at the end of a fall, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell to a maximum of 20d6.
And I just happened to hit 20.
Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Please let them all be small numbers.
85 damage.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that one hurt, sir. But you don't drop all the way down, and you don't die.
So how far did I drop? About 20 feet?
500.
Wait, I thought I caught the cliff's edge.
You did. Alright, so remember, it's 1d6 for every 10 feet fallen.
So wait, how many feet
And
have
it
I
caps-
fallen? You said I fell 500 feet though.
Yeah. Last turn, that's how far you fell. Your grab was to keep yourself from falling another 5 feet. 500
I thought the
feet.
whole chasm was 500 feet.
Nope. You still don't see the bottom.
I don't think I want to see the bottom right now.
So you take 85 bludgeoning damage from that halt. The good news is, you're not that far, well, comparatively speaking, you're not that far from the top either. Just 500 feet.
Alright, I can't do this math in my head right now. I'm still in shock.
Are you going to at least yell that you're okay or something?
I'm okay! What the heck? I'm at 19.
You do still have the rest of your turn. You still have your action surge, and your your bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat.
When I use my sanguine nonetheless, is that an action? My special
regain hit
ability.
points? To regain hit points,
Yeah.
it is an action, and you have to have Sanguine nonetheless in hand.
Crap. Well, I guess on this turn I'm going to use my bonus action, Second Wind, and heal myself.
Fair.
Oh yeah, make sure I have it on normal and not advantage.
Good call.
Please be more than 19. Oh,
Wow. 24. You rolled max.
Yay. I'm at least at 43 now.
And you can still use your action and your action surge. And you still have movement. Okay, so climbing. Climbing, just regular climbing, will cost you half of your movement. To go 5 feet costs you 10. So without dashing, you can only climb 20 feet this turn.
Alright, well... Wait, you said I can also
still have your action and your action surge. So here's an idea. You could eat one of those fleet-foot leaves that we have, and remember that gives you the same bonus as the long strider spell for 1 hour. That gives you 50 feet, so you would be able to then climb 25 feet and still dash to climb a full 50 feet.
Well, wait, didn't I already have long strider on?
No, you have mobile on.
Oh, well, that's constant.
Yeah, so that's why you would climb 20 feet.
All right, so
if you had your regular 30 feet movement, you would only be able to climb 15 feet.
Okay, well, where's those things at?
Ouch.
I know I have them somewhere around here. There we go. I have 2 fleet leaf.
Yes, so if you eat one of them, it's the same benefit as the long strider spell.
I will eat one now.
Okay.
So then I can go.
So you now have a 50-foot movement.
About 50.
Then you can climb 25.
So I'm
with just regular movement, and you can action surge if you wish.
All right, so I'm down about 500 feet, and I'm moving how much?
You can climb up 25 feet.
All right, I'll make a notation of that.
And if you dash, you can move another 25 feet.
Let's see. 500. I just moved, what, about 25 feet one way?
Yep.
25. Okay. And then I'm going to dash for my action.
Okay.
So then I can move another 25 feet.
Yep.
I'm now,
so you're now
450 feet away from you guys.
Feet down. Yep. I just added that to your character name.
Thank you.
Adran, 450 feet down. All right, so that was your turn, and you survived. You survived the 500-foot fall, sir.
Yeah, very scary.
All right, this creature is now no longer paralyzed. And this button. It is going to wrong button. Silly me. I saw the cliff face and I considered that fiend's personality as described, and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Don't worry, you would have survived.
Yeah, it would have taken me forever. It's like I'm not even able to help you guys out with the fight.
That depends on how quickly you climb up, sir.
Well, I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
Is it going to have anything to do with going faster?
Yes.
Makes sense. Alright, so this giant snake is going to attempt to calm the rampaging beast. With a roll of 10, how well does it convince the beast to calm down and not be so angry? Well, that succeeds, and the dinosaur is no longer rampaging about in its fury. It's going to settle down. Thea, it is your turn. You do hear an echoing cry, "I'm okay!"
Alright.
I will smite later.
You what?
I said I will smite thee later.
Smite me? I didn't do anything. It was that crazy fiend with no mouth.
I'm talking about the crazy fiend with no mouth. Not you.
Take an inspiration point, sir.
Thank you.
Thea,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Trying to figure out who to kill next, I guess, since says
And
he's
you
okay.
did roll, I believe, a 25 on your stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because of this rock here, she can't see most of them.
You do have. I'm looking at your point of view currently, by the way. You do have line of sight on this snake skeleton.
It's probably dangerous.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's an undead.
Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill it.
That sounds like a promising idea.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna go ahead and try for her sharpshooter ability. So let's see how that goes.
A 29 minus 5 is 24 to hit. For my goodness. 10 from your 10 from your acid shot, 10 from sharpshooter, and 21 from sneak attack for a total of 41 damage. Let's see how well he takes that. He takes all of that. 41.
Of course he does.
Yeah, that definitely hurt it.
Yeah, well.
It rattles in an imitation of a shriek of pain.
She'll say, Del, you might want to hide. While she does so herself.
Fair enough.
Since she's not in a hurry, she's gonna go ahead and do half her movement so she can get advantage on stealth.
Probably a good idea.
So
nice roll, 25.
And here.
Oh, that's a use of your reliable feature talent.
Oh, cool.
I believe, yes.
20. Yeah, because 25 is the lowest I can roll.
Yeah, you rolled an 8 on your check. All right, so let me check something real quick. Yeah, it's going to rattle and shake, and I'm on the wrong screen.
And roll.
Yeah.
And be upset.
Very upset. Come on. Oops. How far can this thing move? Okay, yeah. Hooray, I moved to the correct movement. Okay, so it can't see... Actually, let me double check that. Dark vision, okay. So it cannot see Thea, because you're hiding in darkness, Thea. In the dim light, but it can see Del. And this enormous skeleton of a snake opens its maw once more. What is it?
Looks like it's biting you with every tooth and scale.
I don't think this one has scales, it's just a bunch of bones.
Yeah, well, I originally wanted to say tooth and nail, but it seemed like scale rhymed with it and went with it better. Womp womp womp.
Come on. Okay. And then rotate. And of course it goes the wrong way. Come on. thing is, it knows that there has been multiple shots of acid, it just doesn't know from where, and Dell's not carrying any longbow.
Oh, it's an intelligent snake.
It is an intelligent snake skeleton. And it also heard Thea's voice, yelling for Dell to probably hide, so it's going to take a chance. As it casts lightning bolt.
What?
At no one, obviously.
Now, it is 5 feet wide, and I'm having trouble moving it, so I had to move it onto the screen.
Oh, gotcha.
So, I would say... Can I click on it? I cannot. Okay. Adran, you just see a bolt of lightning go ripping through the night sky above.
I didn't do it! That was not me!
I'm going to do something real quick. Click on your token, and where did you move from? Okay, yeah. So Thea, this is not gonna hit you, but you can see that had you just moved, had you not finished moving that far, like for example, if you just stayed, let's see, where did you move? Where's your path? Let's say you stayed it right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it would have hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was standing here originally too, so.
Yeah, you were standing right there.
Good move. Good move.
I feel sorry for Dell, though.
Dell has to make a dexterity saving throw. And the total is 13 versus 12. Dell succeeds!
Oh, nice, Dell. You only take half damage.
Good job, Del.
Which one of you would like to roll me 8d6?
8d6?
Yes, sir. This is lightning bolt. Excuse me.
Here we go.
$25 becomes 24 divided by 2, 12. Dell takes 12 jolts of lightning.
That's not bad.
For him it is.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Adran, what'd you say?
I said that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
For him it's bad though.
It's yeah, that hurt.
That's like what, a third of his health?
Give or take. I like briefly lose knowledge of where my mouse is. Oops. Okay. So Dell's hurt. There's a bunch more creatures on the board. I should probably advance it one more time. There we go. I'm going to bonus action shift Hunter's Mark onto that scarecrow.
Alright.
And shift. And then no way. All three are in my range. The two Yuan-Ti and the Scarecrow are all within volley range.
What about the serpent?
Yep. The serpent's in my range.
Oh, nice.
Right there. And Varen just starts to laugh. First target is going to be that Scarecrow. So Colossus Slayer, Hunter's Mark, Sharpshooter. I'm going to make 3 attacks. So take away 3 sling stones now. Done. First shot. That's 25 to hit, 9 from my slingstone. Ooh, I rolled max on my slingstone. 10 from sharpshooter, 1 from Colossus Slayer, and 3 from Hunter's Mark. So that is 23 damage. The Scarecrow shatters, and the Yuan-Ti behind it takes the additional 2. As the Scarecrow is now dead. Hey Thea, tell Adran to hurry up. There's no more scary Scarecrows. Alright, Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer now go away.
Not exactly heard that. Things are kind of cutting out on my side.
Yeah, I've noticed. Basically, Varen shouted at Thea to tell Adran to hurry up because there's no more scary Scarecrows for him to be scared by.
Ah.
Oh, that was a burn.
Oops. Okay, so I shoot with. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I just
even
said-
though you were really stealthy, Thea, I could still hear you sneeze.
So I accidentally left sharpshooter on, which
Oops.
does actually hit for a total of 18 damage on that Yuan-Ti, who's looking very surprised. And final shot. I will go ahead and use sharpshooter on.
Blood makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill.
28 is a 23, which does hit for a total of 17 damage. Oh look, fresh meat. And then Varen's not going to run right into the area that he called out to the other side of the trap.
Looks like meat's back
I'm gonna
on
use-
our menu, boys.
I'm going to use my interaction to kick the immovable rod here, Thea. And then I'm over here.
Make sure it's movable before you kick it.
So here, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to say it, yeah, it just ends up right here. Alright, the living Yuan-Ti is very hurt and surprised because he gets a slingstone whack to the nose, looks up, and takes one right in his left eye. Ow! Hissing in fury, he's going to give chase. So 5 to here, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. And can't see anyone, so he's gonna dash. Come on. Right to there. And hisses in fury at the sight of Varen. Thank you, sir. Dell's going to cough out some smoke. His hair is kind of standing up on end, and you can see tiny little flickers of arcing electric bolts going up and down his hair. Ow! That hurt! He is going to dash. And, oops, I went the wrong way, sorry. He's going to dash. Use interaction to grab up that immovable rod, Thea. And gets to here. So now he's got the immovable rod.
Well, at least I'll be less likely to fall down.
I don't see Adran. Should I drop the rod? I don't know where he is. And that's going to conclude his turn. Adran, you are 450 feet down, sir.
Yes, I am.
Down in the darkness.
All right,
Oh, thank
so with my movement speed, I can move. I can climb how far again? 25 feet, you said?
25 feet.
25 feet. Okay, so minus 25. I'm there. I now use my action to dash.
Okay.
25 feet again. Minus 125. I'm now at 400. Then I wish to use my bonus action, Expeditious Retreat.
Nice.
So, use that spell slot. I'm now concentrating on Expeditious Retreat. Now, how high can I climb up with that? 30 feet?
25.
25. Okay, just making sure.
Yep. So you went from 450 to 375 in one turn.
Yeah, minus another 25, that's 375 total.
Thank you for double checking my math, sir.
Yep. Well, actually, on my computer, I have a calculator app, so I was able to bring that up there. So now I have it.
Pretty handy. The bludgeoned giant snake hisses in fury, writhes through that space that is going to basically act as difficult terrain for him. So that 5 foot become 10, 15. Not sure how that happened. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And it cannot see Varen. So it's going to use its action to dash. Come on. There we go. And now it can see Dell. The big spiky dinosaur just kind of settled down and starts licking its lightning wounds. Top of the round, round 8. Thea, you are... What was your last stealth check? 25?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I remember calling that because that was your reliable talent and supreme sneak. Alright, Thea, your hidden darkness.
Well, let's see if the big guy is immune to acid.
Good question.
He's a big guy. So, yeah. She's gonna use sharpshooter.
Let's see it. Oh, goodness. Alright, so that is 23 minus 5 to 18 is a solid hit. So 9 from your acid quiver, 10 from sharpshooter, so that is 26 from sneak attack, for a total of 45 points of damage. Watch that health bar. Almost to half health. Anything else for you, Thea?
Yeah. She's gonna tell Dell, well... I wouldn't climb if you're not comfortable about, and I don't know that throwing it down will help him. It was more of a stop his fall. And he stopped his fall. And then she's gonna hide.
Okay. Are you using Supreme Sneak?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving half or less your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. By the way, I don't remember. Did you eat a Fleetfoot leaf before the fight started?
I don't think she did.
Okay. Continue with your roll, please. Sorry for distracting.
Oh, that's cool.
25. So that's again another use of your reliable talent, but you are well hidden.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The skeleton snake. Where is it? There it is. It's gonna slide on up. What does it have? Might help if I knew what it could actually see. Oh, I should have paid attention to that too. Let's check its movement. Come on. Okay. Okay, yeah. Where is it? Okay, so it doesn't see Thea. That's good to know. Especially for Thea. Come on. Grr, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm also looking at the wrong character sheet. That might help. Here it is. It's like, why don't I see any of the things that I should be seeing? Come on. Eventually. Okay. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. Okay, give me 1 second to read something real quick.
Alright.
Come on, scroll.
That's how we scroll.
Or don't scroll, as the case may be with these bags. Come on. Oh my goodness. Well, while that thinks about whether or not it'll obey my commands, I'll just turn to the Tome of Knowledge. Here it is. Okay, Thea, I have a question for you. What is what is immediately on Thea's mind as she's going through all these steps and fights?
Probably what her next move is going to be. You know,
Okay.
keeping an eye out and trying to figure out what her next move is going to be.
Kindly describe to me what Thea's thoughts are for her next turn. For her next, what she's going to do on her next turn.
She's probably gonna try and attack that guy again.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
It is now Adran's turn. So Adran sees all this coming towards Dell, and he's not going to attack, and he's not going to disengage, or at least he's not going to try to disengage, at least not yet. What can be seen right now? And he is currently in dim light, I believe. Dim light conditions, because of the rock blocking the fireplace there immediately to the east, and that further fire is not quite bright enough to reach out. So Baron's going to use Vanish to bonus action stealth. Taking a page from your book, Thea. And only getting a 13. Maybe not quite as successfully as you, but let's see how that compares against certain passive perceptions. Shall we? Come on. Eventually. Goodness, this thing is going so slow. Oh, it finally beats it. Surprisingly, it's actually enough to hide from at least that Yuanti that's right next to Varen. And what about this guy? And from that guy. Varen is successfully hidden from everyone except that big Yuanti, but that's okay. Varen's gonna move here, and then over here, all the way to there. And Thea, you just hear Varen mutter as he touches his hand to his belt across several sharp broken sticks given by Adran. Watch your step. And he's gonna cast Spike Growth. Let's see them get close to Del now. I'm gonna place it. Yeah. Right there. Alright. Yuan-Ti now sees where Varen is because Varen cast a spell. So he's gonna give chase to Varen. This is gonna go well for him. Adran, please roll me 64.
Alright.
Okay, he takes 13 damage. He doesn't know where you are, Thea. Urge. Roll me another 2d4, sir. As he dashes forward. So he takes another 4 damage, and he is all the way out and giving chase to Varen. Del is going to move over here.
Does he provoke from the snake?
Which he?
Yuan-Ti.
He does not.
That's interesting.
And you might note, Thea, actually give me an insight check real quick, Thea, at normal.
Not my thing.
You're not entirely sure, but at the moment you cannot recall if that skeleton has actually attacked any of the Yuan-Ti. Del moves over and is going to take the action to dodge. Adran, you are 375 feet down, sir. What would you like to do?
I would like to move at least 75 feet closer.
That makes for a good idea. Use this for dodge. Okay. So regular movement, action dash, bonus action dash. Oops, I'm using the wrong buttons.
So I'm about 300 feet away from you guys.
You're getting there, sir. Okay.
Movement speed, dashing, and then bonus action, expeditious retreat. Yeah. That's all I can do.
Eventually. Hey, you know what? You're going a lot faster than you could be going.
True. True. Very true.
All right. The snake, the very big snake. Is going to chase after Del. Oops, I'm on the wrong level. 5, 10, 15. What's his movement speed? Okay. Please, Adran, or no, Thea, please roll me 8d4. Okay, he takes 19 damage and is going to use his action to dash. And gets to there. Thea, another 8d4, please.
That was 4, right? 4d4?
No, it's it's 2d4 for every 5 feet moved through spike growth.
I was asking how much I almost instantly forgot how many I was supposed to.
Yeah, no worries. 4 times 2, so 8d4.
Okay. Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you for clarifying doubt and uncertainty. Wow, 24 damage. Watch that health bar. That should make it considerably easier for you, Thea.
Yeah.
Alright. The dinosaur seems to be quite calm now. Top of the round. We have been almost a minute in combat. Thea, it is your turn. You're hidden fairly well. And you also saw blood spurting from these creatures' feet as they ran and slithered across the ground almost immediately before you, to the east.
Yeah. So she's gonna try and finish that big guy.
Fair enough. Give him the shot at advantage. Sneak attack if you hit.
Okay, and she's gonna use her sharpshooter because she just wants him dead.
Fair enough. Wow, nat 20. Oh gosh, that's gross.
I guess you really wanted him dead.
Super duper dead. All the dead.
Okay, so that is 39 plus 42. Oh gosh. Plus 9 plus 8. That's 98 damage, Thea.
Overkill.
Is it really?
Where did you shoot this thing? Yeah, 39
Yeah.
plus 42.
No, I'm asking, is it really overkill?
89. Fair point. 89 plus 9 plus 8.
I think it's more of like, you will not
98.
touch Dell, okay? Oh.
Apparently.
She's going to,
I
like,
just gotta see
shoot
the
him
calculator.
over on this side because she doesn't want him to fall down the ravine. And
Okay.
and so he kind of falls away from Dell and not down the ravine.
So, let me get my tool here. You're shooting. Okay, hang on. Let me move my screen so I can actually see what I'm looking at.
Because he's just a little too close to where
You know generally which direction Adran was when he was pushed over the edge. If you shoot this guy from your current position, Adran might have a hard time handling that. So if you want a better position to shoot it from, think more like over here.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah. At least.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically, she like stealthily moves over there, does her shot so that he will fall away from Dell and Adran.
Right.
But
So
no, it would be very nice to see this giant snake creature fall off the cliff as I'm climbing
This
up.
thing is-
You're like,
this thing is looming up over Dell, about to rip out its ginormous scimitar that's probably bigger than Dell is. When Thea, you slide to a stop on one knee, turn around, release your bolt of acid. There's an immense splattering, ripping sound. Adran, you look up. There's two halves of an enormous Yuan-Ti snake thing coming plummeting down. It's still alive.
okay, seriously, who was the one that got really, really mad at that?
It falls hissing and shrieking and crying into the depths below.
And
Sophia, you moved a total of 10 feet.
uh-huh.
Okay.
She's going to then put away her bow.
Okay.
And you said that was let's see, 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to move here to help flank with Varen.
Excellent. All right. Are you going? So then you're not hiding?
No, because she's going to pull out her daggers next round. She just figured she probably wants to put away her bow first.
Gotcha. You could bonus action pull out your daggers,
Okay, she'll do that.
or one dagger. Pull out one dagger. Excuse me.
Yeah, because I figured her interaction to put away her bow.
Yep.
And then fast
hands
fingers.
pull out the dagger.
Okay.
So you move 10. You move 10. You have enough movement to actually go ahead and flank with Varen right now.
Okay, she'll do that then.
Okay. It is now the large snake skeleton's turn, and it now can see both Thea and Varen.
And maybe realizes she's been ignoring him.
Well, it realizes,
Realized.
but it also saw what you did. You kind of made it rather obvious.
Yeah. Well,
Brandon,
that tracks.
Move a little bit and spike growth a little.
It is going to. Oh, that's actually a good point. Let me flip this real quick. That's not the one I wanted to do. Flip it again because that proved to be useless. Let's see if this works. Aha! Alright. Alright, so how far did it go? Alright, Adran, please roll me 2d4. Let's see if it even lives long enough to get to where it needs to be. Gosh, you almost did 100 damage in one shot, Thea. Okay, it takes 3 points of damage.
It is bloodied
And,
if it had blood.
yeah, again, if. Thea, Varen, and the Yuan-Ti creature all have to make dexterity saving throws as lightning rips through the sky one more time. Wow, 29 for you, Thea. Nice. As I have to quick double check what the DC is. Okay. And you have evasion. Please put that in the chat if you would please. Alright. Subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half if you fail. So, you take no damage.
Raise my eyebrow at the snake. Like, really?
It's just like a spin duck move and just slide underneath it.
Yeah, like raise my eyebrow at it, like, what are you doing? And then moves back into position.
Nat 1 for Varen. Varen's gonna take full damage from this.
Ouch.
Ow.
Yeah. To be fair, I've gone almost this entire fight and not been hit, so fair point. And I didn't see it coming through the body of this Yuan-Ti that's immediately before me. Shockingly, the Yuan-Ti succeeds on its saving throw. It's just laughing so hard that he's cutting out. 37 damage.
Wow, that is a
I've
lot.
noticed Varen has a hard time with lightning.
Damage.
So that's,
No damage for Thea. Half damage for the Yuan-Ti here.
a 17? No, 18?
So divided by 2. Can I get my calculator up? That would help. 37 divided by 2. Yeah, that's 18 damage to the Yuan-Ti. And 37 damage to Varen, who also has to make a Constitution saving throw to keep concentrating on spike growth. But yeah, like I said, this is the first Varen's been hit all this fight, so fair enough.
Well, he's been
Ow.
busy hitting on other things, you know. He gets
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I've been handling a bunch of the small fry. I mean, I actually, during the review, I noticed I took out one of the Yuan-Ti in like the first 2 rounds.
Which is awesome.
Right? I opened the character sheet and I don't remember why.
You took damage?
Right, but I'm not sure why I opened this character sheet.
Oh.
Because
I
that
don't
one
know why I
didn't
did
take
that.
damage.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Try and beat half of the damage I took. Okay, spike growth goes away.
Bye, spike growth.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I'm not sure if it actually helped keep that Yuan-Ti away from Dell, given the critical hit that Thea delivered it. But hey, you know what? If she didn't hit almost 100 damage with a crit, then it would have been helpful.
You know what? Everything that we've had so far has served its purpose.
Yeah, I mean, the Yuan-Ti between us is a lot more hurt than he would have been otherwise.
True. Oh, and it's Varen's turn.
Yeah, he gets to have fun.
Oh
Still
boy.
climbing.
First thing Varen's going to do is pull out his dagger and attack with advantage because of thinking with Thea. Thank you.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna put Colossus Slayer on this. No sharpshooter. 29 to hit. Colossus Slayer 4 and 9 from the dagger. That's a total of 13. I bury my Darkling dagger in the creature's other unbruised eye.
Well, you know, he had it coming.
As it drops, I let go of the dagger. And I'm going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on the last guy standing. That hurt. Baron grumbles and starts to whirl his sling. Now if I can just avoid a nat 1, that would be handy. I'm going to Hunter's Mark. No Colossus Slayer. Sling Stone down 1, and sling. Oh goodness, that's a 30 to hit.
Good job.
Check something real quick. Okay, no vulnerability to bludgeoning. Good to know. Hunter's Mark, 6 damage. Sling Stone, 6 damage. Total of 12. My Sling Stone goes right through its open maw, hits its central spine bone, and rips it into about half of its length.
Ah, good job. She'll put away her dagger.
Ouch.
Right down the middle.
Okay. Where did Adran go?
He's down.
Right. Well, you've got ropes.
I don't know how far down he is. She'll retrieve her pack and then
And a movable rod.
yeah.
Alright, so
Oh, and she wants to make new friend.
50 ropes. We have between us 1,500. We have between us a 150-foot rope. New friend, you said, yes?
Yeah, she wants to make a new friend out of this guy.
The big beast.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my calculator again real quick and see how long it's gonna take Adran to climb. Oops. Have to edit that part out later.
I have 3.
You are 300 feet down. I'm sorry, Adran, you're cutting in and out again.
I do that from time to time.
So you only need, hang on. You need to go another 150 feet to get to the bottom of the rope we're lowering down.
It'll be a bit shorter than
Which
150
takes
because
you-
of the knots we'd have put in it to join together.
Yeah. A little bit shorter. 2 ropes, I would say 150 total length. 5 and 10. So let's say you have to get up to 140 feet before you reach the rope we're lowering, sir.
Yep.
So 300 minus 240. Divide that by 75. It's going to take you just a little bit more than 2 rounds to reach the end of the rope.
Yeah.
So that's with you action dash, bonus action dash every turn.
Pretty much.
So 12 seconds, a little bit more, and you reach the rope. At which point we help you up, and you I'd say it probably takes you about the same amount of time. Let's see, 140. With the rope, I'm gonna say you're not climbing anymore, so you're gonna move at full speed. So 50, action dash 50, bonus action dash 50, 150. Yeah, you reach the top in 1 more round. It takes you a little bit, about 3 rounds to reach the top.
Yay!
Thanks to the rope. And you rejoin us, sir.
And you can reclaim your heart stone and your pack.
You're cutting out again, sir. Is he there? Out of curiosity, Thea,
Do
can
you hear
him?
me?
Oh, there he is.
All right, so it takes Adran.
Connection did not work.
Say what?
I had this red bar come right across my screen and say, "Your connection is not hooked," and I'm like,
Oh, you're having
ya
internet.
think?
You're having you're having internet connection issues.
Yeah. Well, I'm over at my dad's place, and he doesn't have the best of internet.
I gotcha. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna take your token here for a second, sir, and take that 300 feet off. So 3 rounds, 6 seconds each round. 18 seconds to get from the where you were, since we got our ropes, up to the top of the chasm. Thea, as you're approaching this beast who doesn't know you, please give me an animal handling check.
Okay, doke.
It is a domesticated animal. Wow. It just kind of like snuffles at you and like, okay, I'm surrounded by a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah, she'll get her pack and then put it on her back and then try to make friends.
Okay, so let's see here real quick. I wasn't sure how long this fight was gonna take, honestly. So I need to figure out what our XP is going to be. I have been updating it, even though I haven't been verbally updating it. My bad.
I honestly thought this fight was going to go a little longer and a little differently.
You didn't expect a fall?
I expected to swing my sword at least a couple more times.
Well, to be fair, you did put yourself right next to the cliff, sir. How could I resist?
I thought you were a nice DM.
I am a nice DM. I even warned you about going near the cliff. You went near the cliff. I'm like, well, if that's what you want to do. All right, Adran. You have, and you, Varen, and Thea all now have, make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Yes. 154,354 experience points.
Wow.
Dell now has 77,701 XP points, which is not quite enough to get to level 11. So 77701. Wait, what was he before? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong information. He now has 82,600. Slight difference. 82676.
Only slightly, yeah.
6. Might help if I look at the right numbers. Still not enough to become level 11 though. We are able at long last to reclaim our gear. Would you like to now if you put on your heavy armor right now, Adran, you're not gonna recover hit dice from your long rest.
Oh no, I'll put it on later.
Fair enough. Dell is going to go ahead and cast some water into the barrels of our reclaimed cart and gear. All of our food has been eaten.
Well, we at least have a competent hunter.
Fair. Adran, you were gonna say something?
Snake meat.
Yum. Maybe we can cook it over fire fed by hay.
Well, yeah, we still got these little fire pits everywhere.
I wonder if it'll work with the hay. I mean, your firebolt didn't do anything, except to Thea, which I'm sure she appreciates.
Of course.
Dell ignores our jiving and it sets the people who are in that cage free. They are indeed the same people that we rescued from that big pit underground.
Oh yay!
Thea, you might have an object that might belong to the little girl who looks like she might have gotten a bloody nose during the day.
Oh yeah, that's right. She'll go ahead and help clean off the blood off of her nose and slip the doll into her hands while she's not looking.
Right. She doesn't speak any of the languages that we know. She doesn't have anywhere to hold the doll. So explain to me how you slip it into her hands without her knowing that you're the one slipping it into her hands.
Simple. You know how street artists will take and use distracting techniques? That's why she's cleaning the face.
Ah, there you go. All right, in that case, give me a sleight of hand with advantage. I just want to see what kind of ridiculously high number you roll.
Okay.
28 sleight of hand. She's sniffling and crying, and happy once again to be free. She raises her hands to wipe her face and stares at her doll in just complete disbelief. Bursts into tears, collapses where she was, and just holds her doll tight to her chest. And Varen just kind of whispers from behind you to you. Nice, sensitive. Alright, so, real quick, let's get our character sheets, the proper ones, with all of our gear, reassigned to everyone. Adran, I've made a slight change to your character sheet, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Now I can.
Okay.
Come on. And ta-da! Save. Alright, it should be now available to you, sir, and I'm going to show it to you. Eventually. Where is it? It's syncing. Let me know when it pops up on your screen, sir.
Alright.
Eventually, it'll work. We've got some updating to do.
Adran the Thunderlord?
Ah, it has popped up. Something you said back when we were fighting all those insects and the fiends and the undead, as you cast lightning across the sands, you're like, you said something about being the Thunder Lord. It struck a chord. You are now Adran, the Thunder Lord.
Ooh.
When your character sheet finishes loading, that would be handy.
How do you want to create this character? Use the character Mancer, create an NPC, or edit sheet directly?
Try edit sheet directly.
Okay.
That should pull you into your character sheet. Or just go ahead and exit it. Go ahead and close what popped up on your screen.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
No, stop.
And your total normal hit points is 103, yes? Because we are going to take a long rest here, I assume.
I believe I have it written down somewhere in my thing.
Okay. Once you've closed out the one that popped up on your screen, go into the journal, the folded up newspaper icon.
Yeah.
You should be able to find your character sheet there. I'll open yours up to you as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'm having computer slowdown issues again. But hey, come the morning, Adran, you'll have your nice shiny armor back on.
Which is nice.
Are you there, sir? I hope his internet didn't cut out. For that matter, I
I'm
hope
still
mine
up.
didn't.
I hear you.
There you are.
There we are.
Okay, so you get your nice shiny armor on, or back on, come the dawn. What is your normal maximum hit point, sir?
I want to say 112 is my natural.
Okay.
Or at least that's what it should be.
Double checking, because yes. Okay.
Looking in your bio. Oh no, it was 103.
Since was that your? Help me out here.
Second.
Did you have it at 100? Sorry.
No, hang on a second. Let me pull up my disarmed Adran sheet, because I think I may have it written in there.
You do 112.
Yeah. That's where, yeah. That's my maximum hit 112.
Okay. So go ahead and update your maximum hit points to 112.
And we just lost him.
Oh, okay. I will do it for him then. Wow. Yeah, he wasn't kidding when he said bad internet. Okay. So rations are now at 0. Except for what he got from the snake meat, which I believe was 8 pounds.
Well, we
Minus a
had
day's
more than that,
usage.
because we also have 8 pounds of scorpion.
Right, no, I'm updating his old character sheet
Oh, gotcha.
from before we were taken prisoner. Where is it? Okay, he did take 8, I recall. So he's eaten 1 for this day, so he should have 7 pounds of food of rations left. Adran, are you there, sir? Does not look like it. Let's try reconnecting. Thea, can you hear me? Ah, there you are, sir.
Yay!
Okay. You now have 8 torches, 20 sling bullets, 17 arrows, second wind, action surge. I apologize, everyone. I have to pause real quick.
Okay, doke.
My apologies. Adran, can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can. So you have 17 arrows back, regular arrows. Both uses of Indomitable because we're taking a long rest. All of your hack and leaf brews. You only have 7 pounds of scorpion meat left for rations.
Okay.
8 torches, second wind is recharged, sanguine nonetheless is recharged. You found your 9 pitons. Oh, you did have three slingstone pouches. 20, 20,
Yeah,
and 20.
I did actually. I completely forgot I had that.
And
I thought I
that's
only
gonna
had
go.
2.
Your lightning quiver is gonna go ahead and recover to 20 rounds, arrows, whatever. All right, and you've used one full day of your charm for the devil combat. I believe your character sheet is now fully reset. Yes?
I believe so.
Okay. Just making sure. You have your spyglass back too, by the way.
Oh, yay, I have my spyglass.
Don't forget to reset all of your spell slots and your hit dice to 14.
Oh, yes, we had a long rest.
Yes, we're having a long rest right here. Del went ahead and cast water into the barrel, so we had plenty of fresh water before we take the long rest, so that he can have full spell slots come in the morning.
Nice.
All right, so there, and now goes away your handy disarmed Adran spell slot character sheet.
Bye bye. You served me well.
Thea, let's get your character sheet now available once again. Adran, also would you double check, make sure your armor class is back up to where it should be? Assuming you have your armor on.
Give me 10 minutes.
Do that in the morning, Varen complains. It's late. We've had a long day.
Oh man,
Besides, don't you complain when you sleep with that on?
I've grown to love it, and you are.
If you wear it, you won't be able to recover hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh, and Varen's also going to be casting non-detection as soon as I can get my computer to work correctly. As it goes to wait. So Varen is going to cast non-detection to make a safe little campsite for us, or at least a non-detectable one. See ya, as soon as I get your character sheet loaded, we'll update yours. Looking at your disarmed character sheet, what is your total normal hit points without aid?
82.
82. Wow, good thing he cast that on you.
Uh-huh.
Good thing he cast it on Adran.
Yeah.
Adran, how's the drop, sir?
Frightful. Quite a rush.
And this time you didn't have any, charm of flying or pixie dust.
Yes. I did not.
I'm sure that was thrilling.
It's just a thriller.
And I'm kind of curious, what are your thoughts, sir, on the experience overall of being taken prisoner and all of your gear being stripped away and being forced to rely on just the environment, what spells you have immediately available, and what you could make of your resources?
Directly out of my comfort zone. I felt like I was on an episode of Survivor.
Not too fond of going through a day without your gear, I take it.
I missed my shield.
Hey, at least you could get sanguine nonetheless.
Yes, at least I was able to command that back to my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Thea, I finally got your character sheet up. 82, you said?
Correct.
Whoop. What happened there? Okay. And going to make it available to you now in just a millennia of seconds. Here we go. And there we go. Save. So now you should be able to go into your into the journal and find your character sheet.
Okay.
You have not yet figured out a good title for yourself. You're being outpaced.
Why would she need a title? She just needs to not be seen.
And a title makes you noticeable, apparently.
Obviously.
Thea, the unseen one.
Actually, that's kind of good. I don't know, Thea, what do you think?
Sure.
Thea the Unseen. I will update that later. Eventually. Goodness. I can't believe you got that almost 100 damage on a crit.
Hey, those that feat is amazing for anyone who's range.
Sharpshooter? Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Just wow.
Goodness, this is taking forever to load. Adran, would you do me a favor, sir?
Yes.
Please roll me 1d100. Oh, gonna have to update that, or yeah, edit that.
Do 1d100. Rolling. Watch this, I roll a 10.
Okay, that is not the number I'm looking for. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Oh gosh, this thing is dragging.
Like Dungeons and Dragging.
I'm gonna take your inspiration point away now.
Actually, I never had an inspiration point.
Yeah, you did. Oh no, you did have one.
I think you used it.
And then you used it.
And then I used it to get myself. Yeah.
By the way, come the dawn, we do take a look down. It was a 600 total foot drop.
Thea probably climbs to the bottom just to show she can.
Yeah. I imagine also to check out the body of the snake she shredded with her acid shot.
See if there's anything, worth keeping.
Right? He had a sling on him. For all the good did him.
Huh?
Okay, goodness, the character sheet finally finished loading. So, like Adran, you get all of your normal gear back, but not your food. So why is your rations at 9?
Because that's what it was before we...
Oh yeah, right. So you had 8 pounds of scorpion meat, and that becomes 7 to make up for eating the day prior.
Yep.
You have all of your daggers and darts. Acid quiver has been reset. You have, let's see, looks like 2 slingstone pouches.
Yep.
And 15 regular arrows.
Yep. Probably.
You went through all that. You didn't use your charm of haste once.
No, didn't.
You can go ahead and add what things you got from our day without gear to your current character sheet.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. Alright, I'll worry about deleting your character sheet later. Finally, Varen's character sheet. Who also has not come up with a good title, untitled yet. And is therefore also falling behind. Haha! You're not the only one! Wait. I am the only one! Yeah, I've really noticed that I have a hard time with lightning.
So he's a lightning rod?
Varen the Bolt. I move like lightning, and apparently I draw it to me too. Ouch. Oh man, because of the way you guys went to sneak up on this camp, you actually went completely around, not around, you went completely between all the traps I had laid out.
Cool.
And just managed to not step on that bag of gas or poison. Oh my goodness, would this thing please finish thinking? So, while I'm slowly loading this character sheet, why it's going so slow I don't know. The people that we rescued, they're going to, come to dawn, they're going to take apart the sled, or the cage they've been transported in, and reassemble it into kind of like a bone sled that the giant creature can drag behind it, as a means of leaving here and going somewhere else. They aren't able to communicate to us because they don't speak our language. Adran, the man, looks at the cliff that you've tumbled over, looks back at you kind of like, how are you still alive? kind of expression. But gives you a hearty clap on the back that almost knocks you down. Thea, he kind of gives you like a weird look like, where did you come from? He kind of views you as almost like a ghost. Varen, he regards warily and stays away, but Del he gives a big hug to. The woman looks at Varen and Adran almost in the same attitude and manner that a particularly hungry creature might look at a slab of meat. She looks desirous of us, and also frightened of us at the same time. Given the fact that she is, the few times she's seen us, we've kind of slaughtered our way through untold monsters each and every time. So she's not exactly eager to stay around us. The children, especially the little girl Thea, is almost inseparable from your side, and Adran is apparently reloading his connection. It almost looks like she's not going to leave your side, Thea, until finally the boy kind of like speaking to her, pulls her away from you. She looks up at you with big tear-stained eyes, mouthing something. Give me an insight check.
Okay.
No. I imagine you just kind of like smile, wave at her, like, go on, you got places to be.
Pat her on the head.
Yeah. Is it an awkward pat? Like, there, go away, little thing,
She
human
she
thing.
probably just doesn't know what to do with children. She's just like, it's okay. I don't even speak your language. Go home.
Children, they're barely even human.
Okay, fine. Take an inspiration point, sir. My character sheet's still having problems loading. Go figure. Baron the Bolt? Like it, not, and also not like it at the same time.
They're in the hunter.
I mean, that's kind of what I already am. I'll figure something out. So when the dawn rises, they set out. The girl with her. Do we give them any food for the journey?
I think we should if we can. Varen can easily find food, and as we have figured out, Thea's capable of helping really well too. So I don't think they're hurting for food.
Probably not. When I can get my Dungeon Master screen to work properly, I'll move us to the travel map. However long that's going to take.
Thea's just going to put her meat in their stuff while no one's looking.
Okay. Adran, do you sneak any meat into their improvised stores as well?
Well, let's see what I can do with my quick hand.
You don't have quick hands.
I do have sleight of hand.
You do have sleight of hand. You just don't have quick hands like Thea.
Oh.
Both of you can give me a sleight of hand check. Thea, yeah, you definitely succeed. Go ahead. Oh, wow.
I match.
Good job.
That's, wow, well done, sir. And you didn't even need to use an inspiration point for that.
Yeah.
You okay?
The hand is quicker than the eye, but
okay. And cast on detection. Okay, saving. Sorry, I'm making sure my character sheet is correct now. So I had to eat 2 pounds of meat immediately following my transformation into a werewolf. So I had 8, 6, minus 1 for the new day. I have 5 pounds. Baron is also going to try his hand at a sleight of hand check. And see how poorly he compares to the other two. Let's see it.
Good job.
Okay.
Not bad.
Success. He's gonna leave. Yeah, he's pretty confident in his abilities at this point. He gives them all but 1 pound of his meat, his scorpion meat. Diamond Dust down by 1. He has 17 regular shots again. His cold quiver reloads. Thea, real quick, make sure your quiver is cold, is acid, not cold.
Yeah, mine says acid.
Okay, perfect. I forgot to update my character sheet then. I had expected that I was going to take the acid quiver. You kind of surprised me when you took it.
Oh, really?
Which is not yeah, I just kind of thought you were going to go for cold, but no worries. Oh, and he has the bat hides again. Cool.
Well, she also has the Displacer Beast furs and skins and sinews and bones.
Yeah, you have all that stuff back as well.
Yep.
Alright, so I reset my... Excellent. Okay, so... Oh, and Del, Varen, and Adran have all reclaimed their component pouches. And therefore their spellcasting components. Which I'm sure is a relief to you, Adran.
Yes.
Thea, would you please roll for me 1d6 plus 1?
Okay.
And Adran, would you please roll me 1d6 plus 4? Thea, that was a 4. Okay. So the Bone Staff of Paralysis is fully recharged. And Adran? And Staff of Healing is fully recharged.
Yay.
Nice.
Indeed. You guys can all take the water jugs off of your character sheet since we are back to our water skins and big barrels. I'll have to adjust the mudworm roots and talon saps that Dell has. Alright, so we have reclaimed our stuff in all that regard. Water jugs. Okay. So, let's move to the travel map. Hopefully this will work. Since we're at the end of the session, I hope this works. Adran the Thunderlord and Thea the Unseen. Since I'm loading, might as well go ahead and change that. Alright, Thea, I've changed your character sheet. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, phew.
Yeah, thank you.
Indeed. Okay. So we had a bit of a up and north, south and north travel there for a day, as we had to deal with the interruption. I'm still uploading. We are currently here, and Varen's going to have to. Someone's going to have to do a navigation check. Adran, if you do have a map, that would grant. I'm going to say that would grant you advantage.
All right.
If you want to give me a navigation, or you can give me an investigation check with advantage, and Varen, when I can, is going to do a survival check. A 12. It's kind of, I mean, it is an old map. Kind of hard to make out exactly which way things are. Varen does not get advantage. Come on.
I could always roll Indomitable.
That's for saving throws, sir.
That's right.
Let's see how well Varen can figure out where we are. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just got a little turned around there. Alright. If you want to get back on track to that big place of knowledge thing that you wanted to get to, I don't know what you called it. But from where we currently are, if the directions are true, it is in... Right, gotta move over, because now this thing keeps popping up. That is that direction-ish. And if you both look through your spyglasses, you see that the land ahead is becoming rather less sandy. Much more rocky. More of those stone trees. And a lot more cracks and fissures and chasms.
It's very karst.
Do you mean karst?
That too.
Not quite. Karst is more of a chemical erosion. This is probably more sand and wind erosion. And it's just almost barren looking rock with little, if anything, in the way of plants.
It's coarse, it's hard, and it gets everywhere.
For quoting that terrible dialogue, I take away your inspiration point.
No, please.
Just kidding. I'm gonna close that. All right. So, when we come back, unless you wanted to, we only have a limited amount of time left. Now, I think this is a good place to call it for the evening. You guys?
Were we ever going to roll for hit dice?
We did not have to.
Oh.
Because we took a long rest, not a short rest.
We regained the hit dice.
Okay.
Yes. On a long rest, you recover up to half of your current total hit dice. which for Dell means he can only recover up to 5. So he only has 8 hit dice remaining.
I think I was still at 11, so...
Yep, you were. But on the good news, Dell is no longer suffering from exhaustion.
Yay!
Cool.
Indeed.
Nicely done, Dell.
Okay, oh, and 16 plus 22. (16 plus 22, 38. Dell's carrying 38 talent saps.
That's a lot of them.
Yep. Plus 21 mudworm roots, the bone staff of paralysis, and the staff of healing. I'm wondering if he shouldn't take the dual wielder feat as well, so he can pull out to hit both staves at the same time.
Dual wielder allows you to fight with 2 weapons.
Mm-hmm. It allows you to ignore the light restriction. And technically staves, I don't see why even a magic staff can't be used as a form of a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably not going to use it to fight because he's not very strong.
Well, it'll give him a +1 AC to...
+1 AC, he can pull out both staffs at the same time. I mean, it's giving him two bonuses.
Huh?
And, oh, by the way, as part of reclaiming our cart, we also have that adamantine ore once more.
Yeah.
Which, when we do eventually return to the Holgath tribe, we can barter that for... and we've given them more than enough material for making armor for Dell. With the adamantine, we could probably very easily barter for some weapon upgrades.
Yeah.
So that's all good to know. So Adran, there's a choice for you to make. Do we return immediately to the Holgath tribe, or do we continue to the ancient library?
Continue to the ancient library.
As you wish. So, pardon me. When we come back next week, we will see what adventures lie in wait for Adran, Thea, Varen, and Dell. I'm surprised at how effective banishment worked on him.
Yeah, banishment's an amazing spell.
Especially for non-native visitors to the plane of existence. Dell actually kind of gets in your face, Adran, shakes his finger up at you. If you had included me, no matter the danger, I could have banished that thing a lot sooner. Sir.
I didn't catch all of that.
No, you were kind of breaking it up.
Oh.
And kind of muffled.
Okay. He gets right in your face, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of shaking his finger up at you. If you had brought me along, even though I'm not very well protected, I could have cast banishment on that thing a lot sooner, and then you wouldn't have fallen down that big hole in the ground, sir.
Oh, it's so cute. You're gaining a spine.
He turns bright. Okay, he doesn't turn red because he's got, that dark skin. But it's clear that he's embarrassed. I'll hold my own as best as I can. But you probably shouldn't leave me out quite like that again, sir. As he modifies his tone of voice. Adran, I can see your voice thing is moving, but I can't hear anything you're saying. Thea, can you hear him?
I think I'm only hearing, background noises from his thing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we are.
Yes, I can.
Oh, gosh. I don't know what is going on with my side. Probably just the internet connection.
Probably. What is it that you wanted to say in response to Dell?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost. Where were we when all this was?
Dell is kind of. Oh, so this comment probably would have come the morning after all the fighting and your brief down vertical flight.
Oh. What was it like falling down into the pit of despair?
That wasn't a pit. That
Felt a lot like that.
it's a cliff.
Felt like my life was flashing before my eyes, and I thought I was a goner.
Dal, I think he's exaggerating.
I think he's trying to ignore the issue.
You know, Dal, you're your own person. You could try just following us if you don't want to stay behind.
I will next time. That was not good to be left out of, and I came too late to help until after he was already dropping.
Or
I should have been closer.
Or you could look at it, you came just in time. I mean, he wasn't able to do anything after it all, because he wasn't there.
True.
But at least you
Alright,
did
so
it when you did. Or else I probably would not be alive here today.
what if he had flown down after immediately? While you were stuck on a cliff and didn't have your sword or your armor?
I've had worse.
Maybe you've got a point, Thea. Maybe it is a good thing I cast it when I did. Alright. So, we are going to call it there for the evening, I believe. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thea, and Varen take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Basilisk, Bearded Devil, Ettin, Giant Goat, Gnoll, Fang of Yeenoghu, Manticore, Orc, Scout. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.